So Bam Rodriguez, of course, defeated Pedro Guevara in amazing fashion last night. I just want to say apologies, I didn't get these videos out earlier on last night, and I wasn't able to do the watch along. That's because I haven't felt great all week, so I just thought I'd wake up and watch the fights instead, and let my brother do a watch along. Did a good job on that, of course he did. But yeah, I forgot to mention all that in my boots review. So yeah, sorry about that. But here are the videos now, quite a bit later on in the day though. But yeah, anyway. Bam Rodriguez with a great performance against Pedro Guevara last night. He stole the show. He stole the show. Between him and Boots, he absolutely stole the show with his performance. Bam Rodriguez did, and he just proved why he is a possible not possible. He is a generational talent, and I think you could possibly make an argument for sticking him in the top 5 pound for pound best fighters right now. I think Bam Rodriguez has got one of the best resumes in boxing as of now, 100%, and he's ridiculously dominant in the super flyweight division. He's beaten the best guys there is to beat in very good fashion as well. You know, beating in his last 3 fights, especially as well, beating Sonny Edwards, Estrada, and Pedro Guevara in his last 3 fights. It's bloody amazing, to be completely honest with you. And he's got some overall great names on his resume. You know, Rangek, who's got loads of wins. Israel Gonzalez, that's a very good win for him. Hernandez, good win. Sonny Edwards, as I've said. Estrada, and now Pedro Guevara. It's just looking really good for Bam Rodriguez right now, to be completely honest with you. And yeah, Bam Rodriguez was just so good. He just doesn't let you breathe. He just closes the gap down really well, pressures you, and he's good at pinning you down. It was difficult at times for him to fully pin Pedro Guevara down because Pedro Guevara is a good mover. Guevara was moving well on the front foot. Bam just always makes it difficult for you to get into your momentum because he doesn't give you time. Bam's stamina, his fitness is ridiculously good. He can go rounds and rounds and rounds and keep up the same pace and just brutally beat you down as you go. And he only needed 3 rounds with Pedro Guevara. That's all it took. So that is why I do think, you can put Bam Rodriguez possibly pound for pound number 5, put him in that top 5. I really do think you can make an argument. He's dominant. He's got big wins on his resume. He's one of the best fighters in boxing right now, and I really feel like he goes under the radar a lot, in my opinion. He's just that good. He's a good heavy puncher, very quick hands, very accurate with his work as well. He's a nightmare for absolutely everyone he's in there with, and just stole the show completely. His body shots are really good, and he goes straight up top. He's ridiculously quick with what he does. He can just pin you down well. He can back you up. He can cuss off the ring. And he's a very strong guy as well. He's very strong in those clinches. He makes it very difficult for you. Makes it ridiculously difficult for you. I don't know who can beat Bam Rodriguez right now. I really don't know. I mean, there's been talk about Bam Rodriguez possibly, moving up 2 weight classes to fight Inoue. I'd still love to see that fight, to be honest with you. And Bam Rodriguez can win it. I'm not gonna lie, he can. People would doubt that, but Bam Rodriguez can. I feel like he could move up to super bantamweight, and I feel like he can make a great fight with Inoue, 100%. Him and Inoue, 2 ridiculously exciting fighters with 2 different kind of styles as well. Bam's very good defensively. With a good high guard. Inoue is very good, slipping out the way of shots with good reflexes. It's a good fight. With Bam Rodriguez and Pedro Guevara, Guevara was good at, he was very good at moving about, to be fair, as Guevara, trying to make himself as difficult as possible for Bam to fully pin down and fully get, shots coming off on. But Bam was just too smart. He was too good. Once Bam landed the jab to the body, he was right up top with a big straight upstairs. I think Bam's got a very good lead to it, very good check hook. I just think he's an all-round very, very, very good fighter. His angle changes are good, and I just think it's the pressure which really gets you. He's ridiculously good at sneaking in shots up close. And those knockout explosive shots that Bam was landing on Pedro Guevara, you could not see coming. Guevara couldn't see them coming. The fans, we couldn't see them coming. Those shots from Bam Rodriguez are so unpredictable. You just don't know when they're going to hit you. No one can see those shots coming. He's such a difficult fighter to deal with. And I feel like Pedro Guevara couldn't have done any more in that fight. I really don't think he could have. Pedro Guevara was, came in good shape and was himself that night. Bam Rodriguez is just a different level to absolutely everybody in the super flyweight division. People thought that Estrada was, the guy to beat him. Bam showed a different level in that fight. People thought Sonny Edwards was the man to beat Bam. Bam showed a different level in that fight to those great overall all-round boxers as well. Bam showed a different level. He's relentless the whole time, and he's so clever with just what he does. And he's so much. He can be so much stronger than you as well. His work rate's absolutely unbelievable, and it all got to Pedro Guevara last night. It all got to him, and that is why I think Bam is possibly one of in the top 5 pound for pound right now, and without a shadow of a doubt, is a generational talent.